This is Samsung Galaxy A73, and in this video I would like to share the top 5 pro tips and features for this device. So, for a start, I'll demonstrate that you can set up the fingerprint recognition as your screen lock method. You can do that by launching settings, then you gotta simply go into lock screen category, then go into the screen lock type, tap at the, not face, my bad, at the fingerprints, continue, then choose what screen lock method you would like to go alongside with it as your backup method. I'll go with pattern, then draw the pattern that I wanted to use, then redraw it to confirm. And in here we can finally start registering our fingerprint. As you can see, the scanner is located at the bottom part of your screen. So touch and hold onto the area it is asking you to. As you can see, the circle is slightly moving each time the registering of our fingerprint is a success. So by that, it ensures that you lay your finger in various areas from different angles, and the entire surface of your fingerprint gets scanned and enrolled in the result. So we'll do that until the whole fingerprint registers. Just follow the instructions. As you can see, it's not hard at all. So we are done at this point. Now let's see, just go ahead and test it out and see how it works. As you can see, it works relatively fine. It's pretty fast and will not accept some other finger, let's say. Alrighty, so moving on to the next option for today. That can be found at the display category of settings. It is called the motion smoothness, or it might be better known by the name of screen refresh rate. So you know the drill. Two values, you can either go with 60 Hz and get longer battery life, or set it value to be high, thus 100 up to 120 Hz, and get better motion and visual smoothness and animation smoothness. If you are hesitant on what to choose, you can help yourself by looking or seeing or checking this preview over here, which clearly shows the difference. Alrighty, the next option I wanted to show today, you can find at the sounds and vibration category. It is a very useful sound enhancement tool that is called Dolby Atmos. All that you gotta do is to enter the sound quality and effects section and turn on the Dolby Atmos toggle, and from now on the sound on that this device produces will be slightly improved, or some might say not slightly, but by a stretch. Basically, you can just leave it at auto mode and allow it automatically to set preferences depending on what is that you are currently doing, or you can just manually set it to be in the movie mode, in music, or voice mode. I'll just set it to be automatic and roll with it. So the fourth tip for today's video, you can find the feature, should I rather say, you can find at the display category of settings. It is at the lock screen category of settings. It is called the always on display. That's a very well-known feature that you can set up on this device as well. So switch on this toggle in order to activate it. Then you can choose at what circumstances will the AOD be visible. You can either make it so that it will appear only once you tap at the screen. You can make it visible permanently, regardless. Make it visible in between certain set time frames, or be shown each time you receive new notifications. I'll set it to be at the show always mode. Then you can change its appearance, thus the clock style. You can change between digital and analog clocks, or set it to be some calendar, or you can simply upload a custom image as well if you want to, if you have some good image you want to see at your AOD. So here it is. You can also change the color text, make it a gradient if you'd like to. Next, you can decide whether you would like for the music information to be shown or not. Change the orientation of the AOD from portrait to landscape and vice versa, or also manually adjust the brightness or set it to be automatic. So that will be it as far as AOD goes. Let's see the result that we have ended up with, and here I have mine. But as I guess you've already noticed, the always on display on this phone is particularly customizable, so you can change colors, image even, or clock design. So no AOD will look the same, I guess. That's the thing that they were aiming for. And fifth and final tip for today is the RAM boost feature that you can access by entering battery and device care category and going into memory page. So the RAM boost is the feature that provides you with additional amount of random access memory by creating a virtual random access memory occupying the storage space instead. So just in order to activate it, it's a very straightforward thing to do. You will just need to turn on this toggle over here and reboot your device. And once the phone gets restarted, you'll see that the changes have been successfully applied, and your random access memory was virtually increased, should I say. So the apps will have more space to work with. Alrighty, so that will be pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for your attention. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons, and bye bye.